Welcome again, Tape Traders, and welcome to another edition of the Tape Traders Guide to 90s Pro Wrestling. This is JD Sloan, your host, and today we're going to do a little Wrestleradio. We're going to take you back all the way to June 21st of this year, where Kevin Martin and I sat down and did the commentary for a main event match that involved Chase Stevens and Damien Wayne tag teaming for the first time in the past year. At the time, both guys were on opposition of one another. Damien Wayne had actually beaten Chase Stevens for the New South Championship. And so it was kind of one of those rather strange bedfellows situations. Damien and Chase tagged together to take on Exotic Wolf for the New South Tag Team Championship. So we're going to take you back, like I said, to June 21st. You can probably find this match on WrestleTopia TV on YouTube, or you can go to newsouth.pivotshare.com and check out the New South Championship Wrestling Pivot Share. It's got New South Championship Wrestling events from all the way back to their very first event 5 years ago. Old Saw stuff. Every single show that New South does, and UCW, UPW, WrestleTopia, The Alliance, James Carver Promotions, every single show they do is going to be up there. And so it's an incredible amount of content. And literally, James Carver is throwing up content almost daily. Subscription starts at only $4.99. You can buy the individual events. You can rent the individual events. So definitely check out the New South Championship Wrestling Pivot Share and subscribe today.
We've got ourselves a big tag team main event here tonight. We have the New South Tag Team titles on the line as the Journeymen face off against Chase Stevens and Damien Wayne.
Four men I'm very familiar with, and over the last couple of months we've seen this Damien Wayne saga with Richard Lowe, Damien Wayne, Chase Stevens, and now it's really coming to a head when Reno Riggins has made the decision, you know what, you guys have to tag together, you guys have to go against the tag team champions. This is madness here in New South.
Reno Riggins has paired unlikely alliance here tonight as Damien Wayne teams up with Chase Stevens. Those two have a lot of beef per se over that New South heavyweight title that Damien Wayne currently holds.
A lot of issues. This has taken place over the last 5-6 months, if maybe even more. Oh man, and look at that shoulder tackle right there by Chase Stevens on Jeremiah Plunkett. But here's the thing, Damien Wayne months ago decides he's going to quit the promotion. He's going to leave because he's not getting the kind of competition he believes he deserves. Then after all this for a lack of better words, gaga from Richard Lowe, we find out they're in cahoots the entire time. Now Damien Wayne has the championship that's rightfully Chase Stevens, and now they're in this situation. Damien Wayne theoretically by the end of tonight could have 2 championship belts around his waist.
Dear God. We don't want that at all. Francisco Chiazzo now tagged into the match. Francisco Chiazzo and Chase Stevens have a lot of history against each other that spans across states all over the United States.
That's right, Francisco Chiazzo, the only movie star professional wrestler here tonight, as far as I know. Chase and Francisco have known each other for years. They traveled up and down the roads. This is not the first time they've been standing across from one another. Certainly probably won't even be the last. Listen to these fans. These fans, you know, they love Francisco and they love
Jeremiah Plunkett, the Journeyman.
And a lockup. Francisco and Chase in the middle of the ring now.
Chase Stevens with the go-behind.
Chase Stevens, former NWA Tag Team Champion, right now going after a new set of gold.
A new set of tag team gold nonetheless. You know, I don't really know if Chase Stevens is really in it for the gold tonight. I think he's kind of in it to teach a lesson.
Here's the thing, where do they go from here? When tonight is all said and done, regardless of which team comes out the victor, where does Chase Stevens and Damien Wayne go from tonight? And I can't even think, what if they do win the titles? Do they have to defend the titles? How are they going to possibly do this? This is absolute chaos.
Absolute chaos indeed that you can come and witness every first and third Friday here at the New South Arena in Franklin, Kentucky.
Don't forget to check out the Facebook page, the Twitter page, the brand new Instagram page, AWA New South, where the action is happening.
You're right about that, and this action in the ring Francisco Chiazzo tried to go for a shoulder tackle there, but Chase Stevens blocked it.
Our grizzled friend Francisco in the middle of the ring. Long reigning Alliance champion. Oh, and look at that.
Willingly tagged Chase Stevens.
Wait a minute. Spoke a little bit too soon. If there's one thing Damien has learned from Richard Lowe, it's how to be lazy. Because that's what Richard Lowe is. He's a lazy man.
Now, you've voiced your opinions across social media whenever Richard Lowe decides to kind of poke fun.
I have a lot of opinions on Richard Lowe. And I state them freely. Mostly because I think Richard Lowe is a snake. I think that's all there is to it. Damien Wayne is someone who, for many years, I looked up to and respected for what he's done in the middle of the ring. And now he's aligning himself with someone that's backhanded and a criminal like Richard Lowe. It's sad.
You're right about that, J.D. Sloan. I have to agree with you. I don't necessarily have the intestinal fortitude to go and air that on social media, mainly because, I need my job. But here we go. Damien Wayne might get in this match. Maybe.
I don't know. Like I said, he's obviously learned a lot from Richard Lowe. He does a lot of talking and not a whole lot else.
The fans chanting chicken, which I believe is a thought among many here in New South Championship Wrestling.
Two Brahma Bulls and Chase Stevens and Francisco Chiazzo locked up right now. Francisco with the advantage. Chase Stevens on the ground. Chase is rolling out of it.
Chase Stevens with collegiate wrestling experience.
Chase is one hell of an athlete, former football player, Golden Gloves boxer, former Showtime All-Star Wrestling heavyweight champion. Chase Stevens has a storied career in this business, and he definitely knows what he's doing. He has experience on his side.
Chase Stevens, a worldwide competitor. I still can't believe that Reno Riggins has decided to pair Chase and Damien up.
And Francisco and Jeremiah have been tagging maybe a month and a half, and they're doing fantastic together. There's a lot of quick tags. They seem to know what the other one's doing. They definitely have a strategy coming into this match, and it's working.
Well, they're both grizzled.
They are definitely.
You've got the grizzled white boy, and you've got the, grizzled journeyman in Francisco Chiazzo, so they relate on something.
Journeyman, the documentary showcasing Francisco and his lovely wife Stormy Lee as they go through up and down the roads, traveling through the independent scene, coming to a theater near you, sponsored by the one and only WrestleTopia and JC Pole Barn. And look at that, Damien Wayne in, and you see he jumped in as soon as Chase Stevens has Francisco on the mat.
That J.C. Pole Barnes movie star wrestler is not exactly doing too well at the moment.
Oh!
Big chop by
Reverse knife edge chop by Damien Wayne, the former AIWF heavyweight champion, the former NWA national champion. Damien Wayne has held gold for the last 15 years of his career, just like he is tonight, and I highly doubt he's going to let go of it easily. You see Richard Lowe holding on to the belt, doing some fanning techniques for Damien.
Now, will that be the end of Damien's part in this match?
Damien Wayne back up to his feet, still on the outside, not back up on the ring apron where the tag team partner needs to be. Chase Stevens in the ring currently with Francisco Chiazzo yet again. Chase Stevens with a go-behind. Frankie back on the mat. Chase in control now. You see Jeremiah Plunkett doing everything he can to rally his partner, saying, come on, tag me, I'm fresh, I've got the energy. Oh, and a hell of a knife-edge chop right there. Francisco in major trouble now. Chase right on top of him. And you see him shaking off. When you connect those knuckles with the forehead, it hurts both people in that situation.
You're right about that, J.D. Sloan. And we see Chase Stevens got the upper hand on Francisco Chiazzo.
Oh, man, and look at that.
Damien Wayne bailing on Chase Stevens. Chase is trying to make this work. Chase has had a history.
Chase is trying to win a match.
Chase has had a history of tag team partners. He knows how tag team wrestling works, and he wants to win the match. But Damien does not exactly see that idea in his head anyway.
Chase Stevens and Andy Douglas, mentored by both Shane Douglas and Chris Candido in their career, held the NWA Tag Team Championships on multiple occasions. Chase knows what he's doing in the ring. He knows how to be a tag team wrestler. He's trying to win a match. Damien doesn't seem to be wanting to help him.
Why would Damien want to help Chase, though? I mean, Damien is just about as much of a snake as Richard Lowe. I can see why Damien's kind of paired himself up with him.
And Richard is. He is a snake. Who knows where he got the money to go on these cruises? Who knows all the nefarious things that he has done since he came into power here at New South Championship Wrestling? Reno Riggins, unfortunately, isn't able to be here week by week by week. That's why he appointed someone he thought would be here to watch everything. And a low blow by Francisco. No, wait, a shoulder to the gut twice, 3 times now. Francisco doing everything he can, and there we see Damien Wayans come in.
He's coming in like a hawk, per se, and trying to pick up the scrapings.
And that's exactly what he did. And like I was saying before I interrupted myself, Richard Lowe stealing, cheating, and lying, and now that's what Damien Wayne is doing as well.
And now he's aggravated Jeremiah Plunkett. Jeremiah is not the legal man.
And look, we see this. We can see it. The referee has got his back turned right now because of Damien Wayne and Jeremiah Plunkett.
I was here on commentary with Richard Lowe earlier tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And he was telling me when that kind of stuff happened, he never saw it.
Oh, I'm sure he was telling you all kinds of stuff because the one thing that Richard likes to do is he likes to talk. And he likes to talk about himself. Francisco doing everything he can to make a comeback now. Oh, running straight into Damien's elbow.
Frankie obviously drained. Frankie is drained, dazed. He's done for. At least
Chase Stevens now been in the ring a long, long time. Damien just tagged Chase again while he was trying to catch his breath a little bit. This could bode a bad... Oh, wait a minute.
Chase just tagged in Damien.
Damien now back into the ring. Kind of stalking his opponent right now like a snake in a grass wood. Look at him.
And now fingers in the eye. Fingers in the eye. He's trying to blind Frankie.
Well, if you blind someone, then there's really no chance that they're going to beat you in a wrestling match. You got to have your eyes, you got to have your arms, you got to have your legs.
Chase telling Damien.
And he's right.
You don't have to cheat, just wrestle.
He's right. Damien is so talented, so good. I'm the first to admit it. You don't have to cheat, Damien Wayne. Damien with the knee to the throat of Francisco now. Jeremiah been out there on the outside for a long time, ready to come in and make a difference. Francisco with a series of headbutts. Shoulder block. Damien in trouble, but he's in his own corner.
Damien off the ropes.
Oh!
Side slam by Francisco.
And we're going for a pinfall. Oh!
2.5.
Dear Jesus, I thought that was 3. Look at Jeremiah on the outside going crazy.
Jeremiah's ready to get in this match. He's aching for a chance to try and beat up Damien Wayne.
Francisco's been in this match a long, long time. He has put everything he's got out there in the middle of the ring.
Big boot by Damien Wayne and
massive. Stan Hansen like lariat right there by Damien Wayne on Francisco Chiasso. That could be it. That could be everything. That's all she wrote, folks. Look at Damien Wayne now going to the top turnbuckle, but interfering with Chase Stevens before he gets up there.
Chase Stevens. He shoved up the corner.
That's all Chase can take. He can't take this anymore. Francisco with the tag. Francisco with the tag.
Chase Stevens battling Jeremiah Plunkett.
Fist to fist now in the middle of the ring. The Natural taking on the Grizzled White Boy.
The Grizzled White Boy, a man known with one hell of a hand. Can he capture him?
Oh my God! Arn Anderson would be proud right now with that spine buster.
Jeremiah Plunkett only with a 2-count back.
That was one hell of a high impact move though. Oh man! Chase rolls out of that.
Wait a second. Is he gonna do it?
And look at that! Letting Damien know what he thinks of him. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dear God Almighty, that was a emphatic pile driver. Wait a second.
Oh! That's it! Kevin Martin! They're tag team champions!
What?
Kevin Martin!
You gotta be kidding me!
Damian Wayne and Chase Stevens are the tag team champions!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this match and New South Tag Team Champions, the unpredictable one, Damian Wayne, and the natural, Chase Stevens. What in the hell
Damian Wayne
happened?
A double champion now, got gold on both arms. Chase Stevens is tag team partner and champion. And look at Richard Lowe. Richard Lowe, they've got all the gold.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're a snake in the grass, Richard Lowe, and you know it.
You gotta be kidding me, JD Sloan. I can't believe it. We've got New South Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight on New South Championship Wrestling. For Kevin Martin, I'm JD Sloan, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. 4 minutes left. So I went to this just in case.
Wait a second! Ladies and gentlemen, the cameras are still rolling. We went off the air, but the cameras are still rolling. Derek Neal stomping away and Jeremiah Plunkett. Wait a second! Francis